Hey, how you doing? I hope you're having a blessed time wherever you are. Just appreciating life. So this video, as the title says, is let's learn about sea moss. So sea moss, again, as you know, I'm trying to heal my body of diabetes, blood pressure, fixing my thyroid, and just losing weight and bettering my health. And you know I've been using soursop, aka guanabana. The next thing on my list to try and incorporate into my diet is sea moss. There's also, I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but it's supposed to be Irish sea moss. This one I bought, I did a couple of searches on Amazon. I just wanted a small amount to try, and this one was about $14, $15. It was one of the cheapest I could find, but the reviews were good. And from other videos I saw, this looks like it's authentic sea moss. And before I go any further, just a disclaimer that I am not a medical professional. I'm doing this for information and educational purposes, and to try to heal myself. If you're not sure about this and you go to your doctor, ask your doctor about it, see if it's something that you can incorporate into your diet. Do your own research. But from what I've seen in videos, it gives people energy, helps with diabetes, helps with cancers. I believe this helps with the thyroid as well. And a couple of things. I don't remember. Here's a list of some of the things. Here's a list of some of the things that it does help. But I'm going to get into this and see how it smells and what we're supposed to do. So what we got to do is we got to rinse it, try to get as much of the impurities out as possible. And I think I'm supposed to let it soak for about 20 minutes, half hour, to let it completely release. And I'm going to break it up as well, because right now it's completely dehydrated. So I'm also going to be adding spring water and lemon and lime just to help neutralize everything. The reason for the spring water is we want this to stay as pure as possible and not be contaminated by whatever might be in your tap water, even if you filter it out. If it's all you have, I guess you have to use what you have. But if you can at least have it filtered out as much as possible, that would probably be the best. But because I've been following Dr. Sebi, they highly recommend spring water, specifically spring water. So let's see where we go from here. I'm going to open this up. See how it smells, because this does come from the sea. If it's pure, real sea moss, it's supposed to be actually from the sea. So this actually has a very neutral smell. Doesn't smell too bad, because I've seen videos where people said you can see the dirt and the salt, which is a sign that it's not real sea moss. This feels really dry, but we're gonna purify it and clear it. And this is probably like maybe a half a cup. So I'm gonna put it in the bowl right there. We're gonna just cover it with the water. So I got it, maybe a little more water. We're gonna And when you start letting it, so, okay, yeah, so automatically, like, I'm already feeling it, you see it's already breaking apart. So, and it's kind of on the slimy side now, already, because I'm rehydrating it. And we're just breaking it open, trying to get any particles or impurities out. And I'm also going to let it soak for about 20 minutes. So, and there's many ways that you can use this as I've been researching it. You can use it in smoothies. You can use the gel as beauty products for your hair and your skin. You can also use it as a substitute for cornstarch in your soups. I've come across a couple videos that show some really nice looking drinks. And as you can, you can see that the water's starting to get murky. That means whatever salt or sand or impurities that are in it is coming loose. And let me see, give you a little more look at it, a little closer up. So I'm going to let this soak for the 20 minutes. And you might have to do this process more than once. Alright, so it's been about a half hour. And this is what sea moss is looking like right now. It is a little bit more plump. I'm going to take the water out, rinse it off. I might let it soak for another 20 minutes, and then we'll let it sit for the rest of the night. So, I'm going to pump this water. Really give it a good soaking, rinsing, get more impurities off of it, loosen it up even more. I mean, look how much more it looks like from that little dried piece. Back in. Well, I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. Let's see. You can see the water's still getting a little murky, so. You can see even as I'm going through it, it's expanding even more as I'm doing this. Alright, we'll be back again in a video second. Alright, so check it out. It's only been another 20 minutes, and look how much more it has expanded. Look at that. It's very interesting. And the water's a little less murky. So once again, I'm going to rinse this one more time. And then I'm going to put it back in the bowl. I may have to get a bigger bowl. And add more water. I'm going to add some lemon and limes to the bowl. And I'm going to let it soak overnight. Alright, so it's about 12 hours later, and it blew up even more. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rinse this one more time. I'm going to chop it up because I've seen in a couple of videos that they said that chopping it up will make it a little easier. Look, it even came apart. And it is like a really like gel-like consistency already. But it says to cut it up a little bit before you put it in your blender because it can wreak havoc on your blender. So let me rinse it once more. You don't have to watch. You watch me rinse it a couple of times already. I'm going to cut it up. We're going to put it in the blender. And I bought some new spring water, so we're going to add the spring water. And we can watch it turn into gel. Alright, so now it's all cut up. As best as so the instructions say strain, rinse again, and blend sea moss with 3 cups of fresh water. If the amount of sea moss that you put in, it should just about cover the sea moss. So I may end up putting a little more because it does look like a whole lot. So I might add a little more water to it, just to level it off with the sea moss. And it does say to preserve it, to put a little lemon or lime juice, so I may squeeze in a little bit of lemon. Because I don't want to change the flavor too, like, I don't want to alter it too much. The lemon juice in, and put the cover on, and according to this package, it says to blend for 3 to 5 minutes until you get a smooth consistency. So, onto the blender it goes, locked in, and I guess I'm going to be doing the smoothie. You know what? I'm going to post it first and then I'm going to start it. Get it a little bit more chopped up. And then alright, so I just want to see what, this is just one round, it's only been like a minute or so, and I want to see what the consistency is already. So let me get a spoon. Alright, so let's look. So yeah, you can already see it's still kind of chunky and whatnot. I'm going to blend it some more and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I blended it 2 more times, giving it a total of about 4 minutes. And I don't have the best lighting, but let there be more light. Here we go. So, if you can see it, you can see it's a little thicker. And if I let it settle, I'm sure it will firm up. In some of the videos I've seen, they say you can put some in ice cube trays, so you can have them, you know, ready for smoothies and soups and, you know, dips, whatever you're going to end up using it for. And you can store the rest in the fridge. And not only is it okay to consume, it's also meant you can put it in your hair, you can use it for your skin. packaging for this particular one does have a dosage recommendation. It said for adults, about a tablespoon daily, and for kids, and it's safe for kids according to this. According to this packaging, I'll show you the packaging. According to this, it's, where is it? And here, I'll even let you read this specifically. And I'll put the link for this one. You know, I'm guessing it's a good brand. You can check it out for yourself. But yeah, so right here it says tablespoon. You can use, I think, up to 2 or 3 tablespoons depending on what you're doing with it. And if you're gonna you make smoothies multiple, or you know, you're making a smoothie, you're making a soup, you could put it in all that, as you can see. It says protein shakes, workout drink, coffee, and more. Alright, I'm going to try it raw. There's a little lemon juice in this, but that's about it. Let me try it. I'm just going to lick the spoon. There's a slight hint of a taste, but it's kind of like a bland taste, so there's really nothing to it. At least with this brand. Can't say it for others. Again, do your research. But yeah, I'm going to end it. I hope this was informative. I hope you liked the video. As always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. And I'll see you next time. Much love. Peace.